Hello and thank you for watching our channel. If you're new here, my name is Paul and together with my partner Anthony and our dog Dexter, we bought a 57-foot narrowboat. It's been a long journey for us. We ordered the boat in October 2019 and we went into lockdown on the 23rd of March, and that's when this video journey of ours started. So thank you to all those people that have stuck with us for all that time, waiting for us to move onto the boat. We really appreciate everybody's comments and support through Patreon, and those people who have bought my art as well. It really does mean a lot. Well, our boat launches in just 2 weeks and we've been very busy getting the last items for our boat, such as bedding, furniture, that kind of thing. If you'd have said to me at the end of March that this year I would only have 6 bookings for the rest of the year, I wouldn't have believed it, but it looks that way. I've got a lot of entertainer friends who have worked on cruise ships and all that work's obviously gone. A lot of other entertainers have decided to stop doing magic as a full-time job and doing things like painting and decorating, whatever work they can find really. I've been quite lucky that I've been able to sell my art, and also thankful to the patrons we've got on this channel. So all my Christmas bookings are getting cancelled. I had one booking in November that was cancelled, so I've not done any shows since the end of August. The video that you're about to see was filmed at the end of August and we went to visit my brother and his wife near Keswick. They stay in a lodge every year and they invite us up for a day or two. We could only go for one night this time, but we had a great time in the lakes. We were a bit worried that it was going to be really busy, and it was, but we managed to find a location in the Lake District that's pretty off the beaten track and pretty quiet. Well, I hope you enjoy this video, and we did go to the boatyard to see the progress of the build, but there's not that much difference from the last video that we did show. We'd like to say a big thank you to our patrons, and our new patron is Robin N. Thank you so much, Robin, for your support. So I had my 4 last magic shows at the end of August and we jumped into the car and headed up to the Lake District to spend time with my brother Steve and our sister-in-law Heather. We really get on well with Steve and Heather, and Steve likes all the things that I do, which is countryside and walking, and Heather likes all the things that Anthony does, which is talking and sharing a glass of gin. The cabins really are lovely, and some of them have got hot tubs. And with it being a bank holiday Monday, we decided to head to Blea Tarn. As you leave Keswick and head towards Grasmere, just off the main road to the right you can see Helm Crag, and the peak is 1,329 feet high, and at the top of the peak you can see what is affectionately known as a lion and the mouse. And we soon arrived in Grasmere, which is one of our favourite villages in the Lake District. These are the famous Herdwick sheep, which are native to the Lake District, very hardy and do really well in these high mountains. It's a very steep road and having to drive up in first gear on some of these bends. And it's quite a bumpy road. There is a National Trust car park at the top, or just opposite Blea Tarn. It's just a short walk across the road. It's expensive at £5 for 2 hours, and there are some lay-bys on the way up as well. We're in the Lake District with my brother Steve and his wife Heather, and we've stayed the night at one of the lodges near Keswick. Had a really enjoyable night, glass or two of red wine, and we are now at Blea Tarn, one of our favourite places, well definitely my favourite place in the Lake District, and my brother and his wife have never been. It's quite a scary drive up, but it's well worth it for the views when you get here. So we've had a very relaxing couple of days in the Lake District. I've done 4 magic shows this week as well, which has been really good. The kids were just lovely and the parents were great as well. And we've had some really nice comments on our last couple of vlogs. Please keep the comments coming. We'd love to hear from you, and we try and reply to every single one. After admiring the views at the top and looking down the Langdale Valley, we decided to head back to Blea Tarn itself and had a picnic. Well, my brother and his wife went the separate ways after we left Blea Tarn and our picnic. Steve worked in London and he had a long drive the next day, so myself, Anthony and Dexter headed to Grasmere for coffee and cake. Grasmere is a lovely little village. It's famous for its gingerbread and the burial place of Wordsworth.
Yeah. Would you like 6 or 12 piece pack?
Sarah Nelson's gingerbread shop in the centre of Grasmere is world famous. It's always busy and no wonder, it tastes amazing. The recipe is a closely guarded secret. There are some really nice walks from the centre of Grasmere, and this is one we discovered a few years ago. It's a little river just at the back of the gingerbread shop, and Dexter loves having a paddle to cool off. Well, we headed back for one last coffee and reluctantly headed back home. We really do love the Lake District and especially this area around the Langdale Valley and Grasmere. I'm sorry there's been no boats on this week's video, but please tune in next week and we shall show you the interior of the boat and we'll have a few things to unbox and show you those as well. Thanks for watching, have a great week.